Hello everyone, this is Probable Loss, and this is episode 10, the season finale of the BM Beatdown. So, it's probably going to be pretty good. I can't say for sure. I'm a little bit biased because I'm the one who, casts these. So, yeah, you're going to get a bit of a bias going on. But right away, we can see that there is some angry talk going on in the bottom. Generally, I don't like this sort of talk, but for my purposes and the purposes of pushing this video series forward, it's pretty good that we see that happening. Now, I'm pretty sure it's because he's random. Yeah, because random is gay. Of course it is. It is known that random players, well, I guess maybe they're not really gay, but like they sleep around, they get in with every race. You don't know where that's been. You don't want to go there. So, I mean, he's right. He's just, his choice of the word gay is, it's not founded. But I do need to say a little bit. First, I need to say the reason it's taken me so horribly long to get this out is because I've been having some serious issues with just updating to the patch 1.5. And I'm not sure what it is, but my computer just did not like it. I used to run my graphics on high or even ultra. Now I can barely keep it on medium. As you can see, I'm getting bad lag spikes right now. I'm down to 25 frames per second, just dropping even more. Hopefully that doesn't continue throughout the video. Hopefully it picks up a bit, but I honestly am at wit's end with what to do. It's made even worse by the fact that this replay has to go back in time. The only applications I have open are Fraps and this replay right now, and of course my frames per second just went back up to 40, which is my target rate, and they're dropping again. Anyway, I don't really want to just go back and forth reading what my frames are. To me, I believe the bottom line is like 18 frames per second, and for the most part the human eye has trouble noticing that there are any noticeable differences when watching. Now while playing, 18 frames per second is abysmal because you need every single time you need. Oh, God, that was awful. But you know what I mean. But I do want to start to, like, watch the game. Horrible lag is happening right now. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. It's been a while, as you can see. I hit P, thinking that would bring up production. Then I hit D. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. It's been a bad few days. This automaton, really, he's been having some money issues. This probe is dying. He's seeing so much violence. His wife just left him. Obviously, his wife right here, she's not happy with him. I don't know why they're so far apart, and she's just walking into the darkness. It's just been a bad few weeks for him, and I mean, he's one of my close friends, and you just hate to see him like that. He's not his old self, and I mean, Linky Bungu obviously sidetracked, getting a little bit behind in the food count. I mean, yeah, he's fast expanding, but really, he sees the pain of the automaton, and do you really want to be that close? Probably not. We're gonna go up to Smokey the Bear's base. I'm not even sure if I said everything I needed to say. Did I say everything I needed to say about, the lag spikes and the StarCraft with the crashing and the when try to replay cast it crash do? Yeah, that stuff has been happening. I don't like that. But, oh, man, we're going to see a clutch play here. Man, I almost missed it. I'm going to go into serious mode for a few seconds. It's usually a pretty safe and pretty good idea to do some scouting or some harassing with this early Stalker versus Terran, because really, as long as you don't take hull damage, which of course Smokey Bear is now taking hull damage. If you don't take hull damage, it's not too bad of an idea to send out an early Stalker, but losing the Stalker, of course, is pretty huge. You can see Smokey Bear has lost a significant amount of resources, especially when you consider that Linky Bungu is expanding, and he's expanding pretty safely. Checking the army tab, you can see that Linky Bungu also has a significantly larger army, and Smokey the Bear's resources are beginning to pile up. Unfortunately, my computer is dropping frames like a bastard. I really don't want to have to scrap this, but if I have to scrap it, I have to scrap it. It really sucks because I don't know what to do. I really don't want to have to update my graphics card. It's fairly new. It's an ATI 4600. I don't know if that... I'm pretty sure that's good, but if it's not good, I would like some comments on that because I have no idea what to do. I have 8 gigs of RAM, which is probably more than I need. I only have that much to process the videos quicker. Oh my god, I'm missing stuff because of my horrible drop framing. I actually have a pretty decent force field and trap on those Hellions. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Okay, Control R. Yeah, you can see that he killed 11 workers. That's pretty good. And Linky Bungu has caused more resources to be lost by the Smokey Bear, which is a pretty good situation for a Terran to be in this early in the game, especially with the fast expand. It's not really that difficult to see what's going on. Linky Bungu is going for a pretty funky build, and it obviously caught Smokey Bear by surprise. He was doing sort of a 3-gate expand build, and the weird sort of pressure that Linky is doing is definitely got Smokey on his toes. But now Smokey is going to be going for a pretty hard push up at the front, but Linky is going for a Banshee, but it's going to get picked off. That's pretty big. That Banshee would have added a large amount to his defense force. Gonna have to bring up these SCVs, and he gets a pretty good force field on the bunker. The force field was a bit late, but it is going to be enough to, you know, stop the Marines from living. Because if there's anything that a Protoss does not want, it's Marines living. So we see here a pretty successful push by Smokey Bear, evening out the resources lost and possibly pushing back this expansion. Now, yes, this was pretty safe at the beginning, but you can see... Oh! Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I never got that far into the video just simply because my computer kept crashing. This is the furthest I've gotten, and I'm pretty proud of my computer for holding up this long, even though I should not be proud about that at all. That's really disappointing that this is what's making me proud. But we look at the production, and we see that Thor is here! And, well... you know, he's going to be here soon. His flight was late, and it was just a bad day at the office. Thor also friends with the automaton. LOL, you are noob. Yes. The question is, who is LOL? See, what I'm getting out of this is LOL noob. I know that LOL means laugh out loud, but what U means and what the R means is just hidden to me. But I do want to say that this is very interesting. It's very rare that I see a mech Terran, especially against the Protoss. I'm pretty sure that it's very rare for anyone to see a mech Terran versus Protoss. But we can see Smokey Bear in his infinite wisdom. He is choking up the minerals and the gas in his main like a boss, while saving wisely not spreading out any workers down here. This OP. Don't want any gas harvesters. Certainly 100% do not want to put extra workers down there. However, this is a good idea. Spot for Banshees. This, no, not good. Do. Bad for Linky Bungu. Or good. Bad for Smokey Bear. Good for Linky Bungu. We're going to see, hopefully we're going to see some OP mules be dropped. Drop them OP mules. Move that OP Thor. OP. You know what I say is OP? Good manners. I'd say having bad manners causes people to lose pretty often. Now, here's a tidbit for some people. Yes, 30 is the maximum amount that you can have saturating, but the efficiency goes down once you pass 24 on a certain something. God, I'm distracted by action. Look at it go. Oh, Banshee just barely makes it through. Where is the observer? The observer is catching up. My frames are dropping because this harassment is too epic. The amount of Vespene wasted on getting extra observers and keeping them in the same spot is too epic. Having an observer to spot this and leaving one to spot this is clearly OP. Who likes my golden voice? Everyone loves my golden voice. That's who. That was a silly question. Man, I have the camera all over. Really sorry, guys. It's like pretty obvious that it's been a while since I've done this. So, I'm so distracted. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, I know what's wrong. It's something that I wanted to state at the beginning of the video. Tonight is my last night in my house. I am actually moving into my apartment. Well, not my apartment. It's a dorm. I'm moving into my dorm at Pitt tomorrow. So that's one of the major reasons that I was so anal about getting this video out tonight. Even if it gets out tonight, it probably will get out tomorrow before I get there. But I will have my computer and I will try to do casting as I can. I'm really hoping that my computer doesn't shit any more bricks, because no one likes a computer that shits bricks. Although, it depends what kind of bricks it shits. If it shits like technological bricks, then maybe I could make some money off of it. Other than that, not really interested. You finally see some probes transferring down here, so that's good. But Linky Bungu, he's all over it. He's already got a good SCV transfer going on. And let's check the army tab. I'm curious. Yeah, Linky Bungu is doing significantly better. And I'm curious as to why that is. Okay, it's because he's ahead in the resources lost. So let's get back into this. I'm really hoping that some action happens. Smokey Bear finally decided that he was done doing OP things and has now decided to send one of his two. I hope that... Oh, wait! No, he's right. It was OP because he needs more observers. More observers so that he can have one observer per expansion plus the observer here. Apparently, finding your observer, which should be located right here, and moving it down here is too hard. I don't know. I guess if you think that's a good idea, then that's a good idea. I have a horrible smudge on my glasses. I apologize. The screen will not move for a second. Alright. So we have a pretty good mech ball going here. I'm really, really curious to see what happens. You guys are probably looking for more filler, and it's good that you come here. I'm like a cherry-filled donut. I have so much filler. Oh, God. Do donuts have cherry flavors? I'm allergic to eggs, so I can't really eat donuts. So I wouldn't know if they have cherries in them or not. Yeah. God. With the observers, why? Linky Bungu with the more SCVs than Smokey Bear. It's just really... It's a testament to how stupid people are. I'm pretty sure he's going to blame this win on the fact that Linky is random. And honestly, he's doing just the wonkiest... Oh man, I'm becoming Husky StarCraft. See, when I can't play StarCraft, I just watch it. I haven't played it in a while, so of course I've been watching Husky. But he's doing just a weird build, and I think Smokey actually has it countered pretty well. The problem is, all of these Marines are... I may have misspoke. No, wait, did I... I have no idea what the hell is going on. I'm not... I don't even know what I just watched. Ah, poor Smokey. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, this is getting close to the end. I'm gonna back it up. And we're gonna see. I need to. I wanna kind of break this down and see what happened, because we can see that Linky is clearly losing more at the beginning, and I think it's because the burst damage from all of these immortals is doing a lot more than he expected. What he should have had is the stalkers forward, but all of these Marines are ripping these shields apart, and since Thor do so much base damage, or so much DPS, I should say. Once these shields are down, the Thors are able to just, you know, trade even with the Immortals. So, yeah, Smokey Bear is clearly pretty upset about it. But Linky our noob. Linky R not know what do. Ho come loose. Oh, because he's random. That's it. I just want to say that people like Smokey Bear are everything that's wrong with StarCraft. I mean, this is kind of irritating, and I'm pretty sure he was doing this ironically. I am noob, ho come lose. But really, just the stupidity, lack of intelligence, all of this. He was doing worse than Linky Bungu throughout most of the game. There are a few points where he had more harvesters, but that's to be expected. Even after taking out his natural expansion right here, he still let Linky Bungu push back, and even though knowing that he was going a mech play, he engaged in a bad position. Thors have superior range, I believe. Yes, have superior range. What were the upgrades like? I guess I can't really check at the moment. Yeah, I can. 0-0 to, I guess, just 0-1. Still, that's a pretty big difference when Thors are now dealing 6 extra damage per volley. Actually, yeah, that is huge. So, just basically completely outplayed. I do like to check APMs, but they don't really mean anything. And, I mean, he just outplayed him. Did an awesome, crazy mech build that I love to see. Was countered by it, but because he met in a good position, had good positioning. Wow, he was in a good position, and he had good positioning. Clever words. Yes. His macro kind of started to slip towards the end, but that'll happen when you're supporting a giant ball of death from 2 factories. So basically, there's your BM beatdown. It's the end of Season 1. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. Really hope that Season 2 gets rolling here soon. But, yeah, if you know anything about that ATI Radeon 4600 graphics card with 3.8 gigabytes of video memory and what could be wrong with it, I would love to know, because I used to run it on high and never had a problem. Now with this fancy pants patch 1.5, I can only play the game on low and I can barely watch replays on medium. So if the quality's shit, my apologies. And have a good night, everyone.